Hi, welcome to RCKicks. On today's show, well, I've got something completely different for you from a manufacturer that I've never had on the show before, and it's just dropped now, and it's this, the catchy named PRS1RM. Yes, engineers should not name products, but hey, we know how much I love these naming. Anyway, this is from PR Racing, and it's just being released, and it's like a whole genre that we seem to be seeing now that's kind of growing slowly. We've got some cars that fit into this whole vintage style, but yet brand new, this being the latest one. We also have the Kyosho Dirtmaster, and we had the Genova from G-Force. Now, I do hear good things about the quality of the plastics in this one, so I'm really looking forward to opening it up and taking a look at it. I haven't even opened it yet, so we're going to do it together. Now, first impressions, box quality feels good. Can't say I'm oversold on the livery. It's not the best livery idea, and the idea is that you need to grab people's attention, so having a really sexy looking body is kind of important when you're trying to push into this market. So a little bit disappointed with the look of it. I do love the body style. They've actually made a really slim, slender body. I just don't think these kind of matte colours, but obviously you can paint it up whatever you like because it's a clear polycarbonate body, which is really good. So you can do whatever you like. So this is kit 71400438. Yeah, almost remembered it. Now, in the US, you're currently looking at quite a good bargain price of $219.99 US dollars. In the UK, yep, you're going to be paying more. What's new, hey? Right, you're going to be paying £264.99. So how does that stack up against the Genova from G-Force and the Dirtmaster from Kyosho? Well, I had a look this morning, and the Genova is a little bit more complicated, obviously, because you've got to buy it from Amazon Japan and import it yourself. The yen price is 31,908 yen, which roughly translates to £172.37. But you're going to pay a little bit more of that because of the exchange rate, especially if you use your card or something. Also, I'm not sure if that includes the 20% import tax. You won't have to pay a handling fee because, geniusly, Amazon Japan deals with all that. You pay your tax up front, so that's going to save you a few bob. But you're probably looking around the £200 mark, just over maybe. As for the Kyosho Dirtmaster, well, I looked it up this morning, and I was really surprised. I can get it in the UK for currently £189 from a UK store. So when you look at that, I'm sure that used to be more expensive than that. That seems like a right bargain. So £264 going up at £189 and possibly £200. So it is going to be the most expensive of the three. So I hear you cry, oh my God, why would you want to buy that? Well, hold on a little bit, because there's a little bit more to it than that. And the first thing is this: plastic chassis. Plastic chassis. Nope, this has an aluminium CNC chassis, and it's 3mm, I think it is. Let me just look at my notes. Yeah, 3mm alloy chassis. So that's a tick. Also, it comes with alloy shock bodies, 12.8mm shock bodies. So big bore shocks. Yeah, kind of. Well, on the Dirtmaster, plastic shocks. On the Genova, plastic shocks. Mine's got alloy ones, but that's an optional extra and an expensive one at that. So that's two definite ticks for this kit over the others. And it doesn't stop there. It also comes with a 2.5mm alloy motor mount, where I'm pretty sure the Genova might do. I'm not sure. I'll put it down here. I can't remember and I can't see, but I know that the Dirtmaster has a plastic one. So again, you're getting another upgrade. Also, it comes with universal drive shafts, not dog bones. Yep, so another step up. And it comes with a carbon fiber. It comes with a carbon fiber steering plate. So again, not plastic. So there's definitely some more premium stuff in this one versus its competition. As for the hardware, it has hex screws, which is what you see in the Kyosho Dirtmaster, but not the Genova. Now it's going to be compatible with 2S Shorty LiPo packs, and it also has hex rims, so you can swap them out if you're going to go racing. I was a bit concerned about that, as I love the look of these retro rims, but I was a bit worried that they would do something a little bit funky and it would be difficult to get standard rims if you want to take it around the track. But they are the correct ones, making life a little bit easier, and yeah, it should be really, shouldn't it? Right, I think that covers pretty much everything that you get option wise, so let's open it up and take a look at all those parts and just see what's the quality like. Right, let's open up the seal and see what you actually get for that money. I do like the seal, it's quite classy. Right, let's have a look. Ugh, gonna get into this one. Ugh, come on. Ugh, there we go. Right, so I haven't actually seen this, so we're gonna do it together. Let's have a look. So the first thing you're presented with, let's line it all up so you can see it, is the manual. Let's pop it open and have a look. Oh, I think the actual decals are in here as well. So the manual, oh, what have we got here? Oh, window masks. Okay, so we have window masks. Get that out of the way. They've actually done it like a folder. Now, looking at the layout of the manual, it's very Kyosho style. So I have to say, there's nothing wrong with that manual whatsoever. It looks really good. So happy with that. Would have been nice if that was actually in colour, but I am nitpicking. So yeah, that's all good. What's this? The decals. Now, I think they could have put a little bit more effort into the decals. This is looking a bit bland, isn't it? I must admit. And I think that drags down the kit a little bit, makes it look a little bit more budget. But I am trying to be really picky on that one. But if you can paint it up however you want, which is really good, then it doesn't matter. You can do whatever you like. So that's basically what you're going to see as you open up the box. Now, one thing that really got my attention was these. I really like these. They are screaming retro. Oh, lovely soft tyres. Really, really soft. And I do like those rims. They are so cool. I might end up getting another set of those and putting on something else. Let's have a look. Yeah, really soft. Like the tyres, super sticky. Right, then you get the rear ones. God, I tell you what, they went for a very soft compound on the tyres. There's no foams in these by the look of it. Oh, looks like we have foams here. So they put the rims and tyres together, but they didn't put the foams in them. But you can see just how soft that is. Crazy soft. Look at the flex in that. But they have actually given you the sponges, which is really nice, but I'm not sure why they didn't just do that for you or not bother. I guess that's to save space, but it's not going to be difficult to put those on at all. Really like them. They are super cool. So far, they're selling it to me, I must admit. Then we get the front sponges as well. Now the body. Yeah, quality of that's okay. Pretty standard stuff. Cutting it out is really easy. Very long and thin. I really like that. Very retro style. Windows, yeah, fine, it's okay. It's going to come down to how you paint it up. But it has got a very much the look of the Genova. The whole long front end, little cab right at the back. So you've got lots of room to do some really funky designs as well if you're going to take it racing. And being that it's quite flat across there, you can get some good stickers on there easy enough. Rear wing. Nothing really to say about that. Right, you get bags. So this is built by... So you get bag A, and then you've got A1, A2 and A3. So I'm not sure if that's the case. Let's have a quick look in the manual. If you build it by bag, a bit like how you do with Schumacher. So yeah, A1, A2, A3. So yeah, you build it A1 and then A2 and A3. So very much like Schumacher, how you build that. So you won't be hunting around any trees or anything. And then all the parts are in here. So that means I'm going to struggle to get them out of here and show you, because if I do that, it's going to make my life a lot more difficult when I come to build it later on, which is a bit of a shame. But we can have a look at this chassis, that's for sure. That's not going to be too difficult because I'll be able to find it down the line. Right, let's have a look. Wow, yeah, very different to what I expected, going by the Genova and the... So you've got a machined, CNC machined alloy chassis with side plates in plastic, which is kind of cool because this is very more a modern design of chassis, but made to look like a vintage chassis. So yeah, that screams quality. That looks lovely. Wow, yeah, I'm quite impressed with that. Let's have a look at some of the other parts in here. I don't really want to mess too much up. So you get, so that's the steering. You get bearings as well by the look of it. What else is in here? These bags are very flimsy. Right, so maybe I can't really take them out of here because that would really cause me problems. So yeah, you get the bag, you get the parts, you get the screws, everything in there for A4, A5 and A6. So building this is going to be pretty straightforward for sure. Then we've got rear motor mount. We've got some Velcro in there. We've got the slipper clutch cover. We've got some suspension parts. Can't really show you this because if I open this up, it will be a nightmare for me to actually do it. Then we've got, what have we got in here? What I wanted to see was the actual shocks. Yeah, full bearings. And then uprights. And then bag B is all the arms. So let's have a quick look at the quality of the plastics. I don't really want to do this, but I think we need to have a look at... God, it's plastic on plastic on plastic bags here. Right, so this is a set of arms. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with those. They're actually really nice. So that's really good to see, especially if you're going to be paying the premium for this kind of product in this market. But I can see a lot of it went into that chassis because this is a massive step up from the Genova for sure. Right, I think that pretty much covers everything. So let me put it all carefully back in the bag and then we'll just do a quick wrap up of what I think versus the Genova and the Dirtmaster. So now that I've opened up the box, what is my first impressions? The first impressions, they will change. Obviously, I'm going to build this on the show and then I'll be able to give you more of a solid opinion. But on first look, I'm pretty impressed, especially with the chassis. Now, when I look at this chassis, what I see is this. And when you look at their website, they actually do modern racing buggies, and you can see they've taken that skill set and that technology and put it into this kit, even though this is a vintage style. So the chassis is a big step up from these two. These are much more just a solid plastic chassis. Now, granted, you can get the upgrades like I have for this one, where it's got the carbon composite chassis, if you can find it. But the money that I've sunk into this to add all these carbon composite parts that came from the RB6, I'm well over the price of this kit. And it's the same story for the Genova. If you buy a Genova and you want to upgrade all the parts like the shocks, yeah, it's going to bring you price-wise right up. So until I build it up, then I'll know a bit more about it from a price point of view of, do I think it's value for money or do I think it's a little bit more expensive and you should go the other way? On the next episode, we're going to build this up and then take it for a bit of a spin. Maybe I'll take it to the track and see how it performs. Also, you will have the opportunity to win this actual kit. I will be raffling off this or a brand new one. So you could be in with a chance to win one of these for very little money. If you haven't already, I'm currently raffling off one of these as well. This is the limited edition Tamiko 15th anniversary. I'll put a link in the description. You could win one of these because people are trying to sell these for stupid money and that's kind of crazy. Anyway, thanks so much. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.